Yeah, absolutely. So in our last State of Teams report that was released in March at some point, we really looked at a few different things. And our goal is to help give teams actionable guidance, right? With any of the research we do, we don't just want to talk about the doom and gloom of work, though we do get some pretty amazing statistics around that as well. But we really want to help teams learn how the best teams are working and what they can do to be more forward thinking. And what we're really seeing is that there are three key areas. And this was a lot of the conversation that we had at our team event as well. The best teams are doing a really good job aligning their work to goals. So making sure that everyone is really clear on what they're trying to accomplish and why, and what outcomes they're trying to drive, so that people are focused on the right work and only the right work, not everything all at once. They also get really good at planning and tracking work together. A lot of times in companies, projects sort of run as okay, we're going to have a kickoff and we're going to set a deadline and then go do some stuff, right? And presumably everybody's doing the work, but in fact, like no one knows what anyone else is doing. And so we're all doing the same thing, or nobody's doing those things. And get our wires crossed and drop the ball and we miss deadlines, and just a terrible experience all around for everyone, and really hinders what our teams can deliver. So that ability to get super clear on what the work is and plan and track it in cohesive ways really unlocks the potential of teams. As a psychologist, we always kind of laugh about how coordination is like the most boring thing about teams, but it is also the strongest predictor in every single model that you ever build of teams that are going to succeed. And then the third piece, and a lot of our conversation with customers last week really focused on this, is unleashing collective knowledge. And how do we really help people know what they need to know so they can move work forward at any point in time? And this is one of the painful challenges in work today, because most times knowledge is locked away, right? It's in my head, or we had this side conversation about it, or I downloaded that deck and it's probably on the desktop of my computer, or maybe it's in a shared folder, but like I'm not really sure if you have access to it. And there's probably an email chain that had that decision, but nobody can find it. And so if we can start to get to a place where people can actually access the information they need when they need it, that helps teams move fast and make well-informed decisions.